We tried to take our shots early, and just with the wind being the way it was tough to get them early. But our coaches were persistent in keeping that philosophy throughout the game. So I felt like we had our shots downfield, and Tracy was doing a great job running the ball, and our O-line was finishing blocks, and we had downfield blocking. So I thought offensively we did a good job. I had some turnovers that I wish I had back, but for the most part, I'm proud of the way the guys played, and it's just unfortunate we couldn't get the win.
You mentioned Tracy. How big is it for you as the quarterback to have Tracy running the ball well?
Oh, it's awesome because you always know he's such a hard-nosed runner that he's always going to get the extra yard or 2 yards or 3 yards just off after first contact. And, I mean, you saw tonight some of those he broke loose and made some 30-plus yard carries. So, he's great in blocking too. So it's good to always have him by my side, and we're always on the same page. So, I'm looking forward to the next couple of years with him.
What was going on the sideline at the end of the first quarter? I mean, nothing bad. I'm just saying what was being said.
Well, our coaches do a really good job about just keeping us up when we're down all the time. So it wasn't just a big deal about. They've kind of tried to instill that in us. It's just about being positive no matter what the circumstance is. So I said whether we're down 56-0 or down 7-0, it's just play by play and drive by drive. Just try to get back in the ball game. And we did that, and we gave ourselves a chance there at the end. But we're just a few plays short of what we were trying to do.
Talk about the third quarter. You guys seem to get a rhythm going. The third quarter.
Oh yeah. Our defense did a great job of getting us back on the field, and I just said at that point we were still down by a few possessions. First possession, they got a stop. We came back out there, and we didn't score a touchdown like we wanted to, but our defense held us up again, and we went down there and scored. And from there on out, from that midway point of the third quarter throughout the fourth, I thought we did a good job of finishing drives and just stringing plays together.
When you got it 31-14, did you think you found maybe some stuff that could get you back into the game?
Oh yeah, definitely. We had a ton of stuff. We kept our stuff pretty condensed this week on just the play sheet, but we had a bunch of different looks, so we knew that we were going to have some good stuff that we could hit them with later in the game because we were running some stuff that was completely different early in the game than later in the game. So.
Well, and then after 3 touchdown passes there in the third quarter, do you finally get to thinking, hey, we should win this one?
Oh yeah, definitely. When we were down by however many points it ended up being when it was at the worst point in the game, I still thought we had a chance. Just you've seen crazier things happen in college football. When we gave up that punt return, I still thought we had a chance to win the game ultimately. But I thought our offense was stringing together enough good drives to where I thought that we could do it over and over again. So proud of the guys.
Well, talk about the spark when James scored that 62-yard run and set you guys up so you can get the lead.
Oh, that was. Just with how the momentum had swung throughout the game, we were almost where we wanted them to be. Just having a 60-yard run or whatever it was, getting us down inside the red zone was awesome. And this week we put in some good red zone plays, just throwing the ball that ended up working pretty well. So, that definitely sparked that drive and just kept the momentum rolling even more towards us.
So talk about what goes through your mind. Your first collegiate start here in this stadium, got your family name on it, you're playing the number 4 team in the nation.
I just try to not let that get to me. Honestly, I don't think about it at all. People kind of give me a hard time about it in the locker room, just joking around. But ultimately, I'm just a freshman who's trying to prove a name for myself. So it's just play by play and day by day. I'm trying to get better.
Did you think you grew up a little bit in this game?
Oh, definitely. Just with the adversity that we faced early on, and with them being such a fast team, and obviously they're a top 5 team in the country. Just the way we responded, I'm super proud of the whole entire offense and defense for keeping us in that game with all the stuff, all the turnovers we had offensively. So.
Did it get you up knowing that you're playing it? The quarterback on the other side was FCS Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, I knew. We knew going into the game that it was going to be kind of like the Golden State Warriors. You're just going to have to keep up with them, So we knew he was going to throw for his fair share of yards, and he was going to have his touchdowns, and his playmakers are pretty special. So we knew we were going to have to answer the bell, and ultimately I thought we did that for the most part. Some drives, obviously, we didn't capitalize, but so be it.
What do you take away from this game?
I think it's kind of just a culmination of the year, just kind of showing like how our year's been. We've just been so close, and it's just the little things are getting to us, especially there at the end of the game. But I think it also shows just the resiliency and the morals and the values that the coaches have instilled in us. I think it's a positive foot for the next year and the years following that. So I'm optimistic about what this program is going to do here in the future.
Luke, you seem real willing to throw the ball down the field for those big receivers.
Just when I was in the backup role, we weren't throwing the ball downfield too much, and I just saw that they're just such big and athletic guys, and they can stretch the field so well. So especially like y'all talked about earlier with Coach Dorrell, when Tracy gets the run game going, it just creates so many opportunities downfield. So, it's probably the most fun game I ever had in my life, just throwing the ball downfield. So. Oh yeah, well, gunslinging. There's some things I wish I didn't do, but ultimately, it was a fun game.
All right. Feel good?
Yeah.
Thanks.